We don't just simply stumble upon motivation. People think it's like pixie dust or something. This is complete bullshit. It's nonsense. Everything is created from within. Motivation is created when we combine action with positive self-talk. I have created someone who's unstoppable in the motivation department by the way I speak to myself in my head during my pursuits and my goals. I'm so about my goals, so about the commitment, the consistency, and the sacrifices that take place that I can't be stopped. I'm going to go after it regardless because that is the result. The result is that I'm proud of what I'm after and that I won't fucking lack motivation. I'm proud of the self-talk. It's affirming, it's strong, it's savage, it's everything it needs to be to get me where I'm going, but the action has to be there. I noticed this in the hardest of places when nobody walked by my door. Nobody. I'm stuck in a cell by myself for 23 hours a day and nobody's walking by except the cop who's counting or he's handing me my fucked up ass tray that I don't even want to eat. But then that was another challenge. Taking down that food and only the parts of that tray that I knew that were going to benefit me. So I'm sitting there just eating the meat and I'm like, nobody can eat like me. No one can suffer like me. No one can take pride in the sacrifice like me. So I'm creating that machine from within. Just taking pride and pleasure on my ability to not be pleased. Not be pleased. The man who can take pride and get pleasure from not being pleased is unstoppable because the common denominator of successful people is their ability to do as many things a day possible to get where they want to go regardless of how they fucking feel. So check those feelings at the fucking gate and out here, check them at the gym, check them at the park, check them at the bars, check them at that wake up time. I don't give a fuck. Make it hard on yourself. When we make it hard on ourselves, when we take the harder route, when we put more into our goals, more love, more consistency, more effort, we respect our goals more. When we respect our goals more, it means more to us to stick to them. How are you guys missing this? It's nothing I'm going to say. It's nothing you're going to read. It's none of that. It's how you speak to yourself and how you act. Through your thoughts and through your actions, you are creating your personal strengths and your weaknesses. When people say, but Wes, I'm just lacking motivation. I say, why the fuck are you talking to yourself like that? Why are you talking to yourself like that? Why are you putting yourself in a deficit? Why are you making yourself a victim? Why? I never tell myself that. I just fucking go. Just go. Just go. And make it a habit. When we construct this habit, when we habitually construct habits, we completely rewire our subconscious. When we rewire our subconscious, we get rid of what's plaguing everyone out here. What's plaguing everyone out here is cognitive dissonance. This is a subconscious mind that knows you're a fucking liar. It knows you want something, but it knows you don't do it. And it knows your self-talk isn't in line with the future you desire. It isn't in line with the strengths you wish to possess. So we must know that repetition is strength. Repetition is key. So what I'm showing you, all this shit over and over and over and over, same workout, same food, all this shit over and over and over. This is how we develop a greater degree of comprehension. How are you going to comprehend something if you switch it up due to your likeness or dislikes? I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. This is what's beneficial to you. And in all reality, that's beneficial. To learn to like shit that's best for you that you don't like to fucking do. This is how we fucking defeat every problem out here. People think they're going to take a pill or someone's going to magically fucking just do some fucking ceremony on them or something and they're going to fucking snap out of it. You snap yourself out of it. The universe blesses you for your hard work and your commitment. You get the power because you put the work in, because you put the blood, sweat, and tears in. And in the penitentiary, these motherfuckers are soft. Look at all those other motherfuckers you see get out. They don't look like that because they're not talking like this. They're not talking like this because they're not living like this. And if they were to speak like this, you would just know it's a fucking fraud. You don't have to be fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't have to be the richest man in the world. But your daily motherfucking plan should be progressing you in every way. If there's no progression, there is no pride. If there is no fucking progression, there's only regression. There is no stagnation. So when you regress, when you choose to regress, you know what you're doing to yourself. The self-talk goes negative. The second I choose to not live my fucking plan and my fucking dream, my self-talk goes negative too. But I automatically call myself a bitch. That window is open very short. It's a very short window. I start trying to fucking be like, oh shit, I want to lay next to my beautiful wife. It's kind of cold. I do that for like a quarter second and I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker. You owe everybody out here the strength that you can give by living it, by personifying the teaching. Don't even fucking tell people how to live. Show them. Be the example. And then when they ask, share the fucking steps, which I'm doing here. That's the great thing about content. I don't have to be up in your face about telling you the shit. You can choose not to watch this. The people who choose to watch this are the people who are after growth. And I love you guys, because when you start to love yourself and you start to put that investment in yourself, when you start to create shit from within, motivation, fucking positivity, fucking self-worth, self-love, when you start to create that from within, you're going to pass it on to your family. And when you pass it on to your family, they're going to pass it on. We can unmake the fucking problems of this world by simply being a collective consciousness. We are one. We are all one. We are fucking this shit up. We are. I was the biggest problem. I thought the result was everything. Like, when I get this car or I get this pad, it's going to mean so much to me. Motherfucker, it's the man that's created. The man that's created through the path is what you're after. So don't fucking shortchange the path. Make it fucking harder. Make it harder, okay? Just because you went to this ceremony and you had this realization, you didn't make it hard. You made it easy. So during that, then when you come back and bring it back to the real world, you're too soft. The real world is hard. The real world is fucking hard. It's fucking hard. Prison is fucking harder. It's the hardest version of the real world. People always liken me to these other motivators, and I'm like, they had a choice, motherfucker. They had a choice. When you have a choice, it's different. When you have no choice, it's fucking immensely fucking more complicated. So now, when you have no choice, it's so easy to be a victim. Most people in prison are victims. Oh, I can't do that because I'm here. And it's obvious. It's like an okay excuse. That's the thing about excuses. All your excuses are completely justified. They're completely true. But the fact is, you don't need to fall victim to them. You can either be a victim and have excuses, or you can be that fucking champion motherfucker who has solutions. There's problems in life. When you find solutions to them, you fucking win. You fucking win. I had to fucking go through 50 steps to track my fucking macros. Someone had to get a phone. We had to get on the phone. I had to research this shit. We had to put it away. We had to charge it with batteries. We had to do this. We had to do that. Motherfucker had to go to the fucking chow hall to bag his food up so that I could get my 50 grams of protein. I had to trade it to him for something else. I had to order something else from a package to make sure he got it. I mean, there was 90 steps. That's what kept me to my goals, you guys. This is what kept me still till this day to my goals. The amount I sacrificed and the amount of work I put in to get where I'm at is what keeps me fucking here. If you want the easy road, no, it's going to be easier to deter from the road, to deter from the path. I don't even like when people fucking, I don't even fucking like when people want to find the easiest road. I just don't. Because the whole thing is I know it's not going to last for them. And so me wanting people to have what I have, which is the most fucking power in the world, self-control, self-discipline, I want them to do it the hardest way, because that's the way they fucking learn. So when someone wants to be spoon-fed and they watch my content, they're like, what do you mean you're not going to tell me how to fucking do it? I'm going to give you exactly as much as you need so that you can connect the dots, because then you'll learn it and you won't need me. And then you can pass it on. When you teach, when your pupil fucking surpasses you, I've had them surpass me. They've taught me. They've fucking given me power back on days when I needed it. All of us are fallible. Life is. But the fact is, there's so many fucking things that are fully under your fucking control to be perfect at. So that excuse of nobody's perfect only falls in the situations that aren't completely under your control, to choose this fucking snack or that healthy food, to fucking sleep in or create the best self. Fuck you, fuck your feelings, fuck everything you're about, fuck it. Because the only thing you should worry about is the people, your people. I'm going to continue saying it because you guys are my people. I won't sleep in because you guys. I know if I sleep in, then 5 people chose to sleep in too. And fuck that. Fuck that. Those are 5 people that could change the fucking world. This changed my world. I went from being the worst motherfucker you can imagine to where I won't physically harm a soul now. You come at my family, it's a different fucking story. I'm gonna do life. I don't give a shit. But anyways, I'm a different person now. When I even yell at someone now, when I even come out of character at someone and get and raise my voice to them, it hurts me. It bothers me. It takes time away from my life. I don't feel good about it. I was never like that. This is what it is. This is mature. This is maturing. This is emotional maturity, knowing that we must give what we want in return so that we can live our best life, so that we can be productive. All you productive motherfuckers out there that take so much pride in your productivity, pass it on. Pay it forward. Realize that you don't have time for negativity. That just takes away from your energy going to your positive acts. I fucking love when I see a motherfucker win. I brag about you guys winning. I show the pics. I show the DMs. Why, babe, come here. Babe, come here. Look at this guy. Look how good he did. That shit is everything to me. I fucking love it. I love you guys. Just pay it forward and know what I feel now. Thank you guys. Fuck yeah.